We lost 4 subscribers from our mail thing because we threw a fucking paper through the window.
We did what?
You never played Paperboy?
Oh, I remember. Yeah, well, okay. I remember that game, Paperboy.
Didn't you play Paperboy in real life?
Yes.
Yes. I did too.
I was going to make that
I didn't have a bike for it.
No, neither did I.
It was like a truck at 4 a.m. That's what I rode with.
Ride with a sketchy person at like 3 a.m. as a kid.
Like
I forgot all about that.
On.
Yeah, just ride with like multiple ankle monitor Henry as you drive around in the little like beat to shit thing
ankle
sitting on
monitor Andy.
Yeah,
they're probably like, "Where's the stream?" Don't worry, I'm pulling it up here in a sec. I just needed to.
We have decided as a group. We will all play different parts. I played Fallout 1, and I played the dumbest man in the wasteland. Goat is playing a slightly smaller wasteland man. Slightly smaller, or smarter, rather. It may be smaller because he is a little weaker.
Yeah, he is.
So he is... That is the evolution of Scrumbles, isn't it? Toward a normal...
Yeah, it's evolutionary pressure away
of
from
the wasteland.
Being big, strong man also because of famine.
Right. Well, that's the thing is, like, Gen 1 was Vault Baby. Gen 2 is Freeland, so not as strong. Doesn't carry... And then by the time we get to Fallout 3... Mike's going to play. Mike's going to mod the shit out of it.
I am.
And Mike's going to play a guy that is average intelligence. Average intelligence Scrumbles 3.
I feel like that's a step above me, so that works.
Average intelligence Scrumbles 3. And then we do Scrumbles 4. Which will be New Vegas. And, that'll be great.
Actually, Goat, can you do me a favor? Can you actually just close the game? Because I forgot with this computer... If I don't plug the audio in through the actual computer...
Let's see what chat says.
It's like, hey, you can't hear anything in the game. Although...
Can we link the aux Discord?
Oh, yeah, the aux Discord?
Yeah, Tex, can you actually do that? You're in the... You've got the little laptop up there.
Indeed, I do. One moment.
He does it for free.
I do it for free.
Can you... Did you see a thing pop up say that was headphones?
No, I didn't, but wasn't paying attention.
Don't worry.
All right, when that does, just hit okay. It's a
will,
stupid thing. I hate that.
Copy.
Right, here we go.
Send the server link. Copy the server link.
Wait a second. It'll come up. Or it won't. Okay, cool. We have audio again. All right, cool. Now we can actually launch the game and we can hear it.
Invite. Copy link. Making sure it's not to the actual...
Yeah, there we go.
There we go.
Yeah, look at that.
Bezos.
So I always forget to plug the laptop's audio in. So anyway.
All right, so it's been a while.
Been a while. It's been a few minutes.
So we are in Broken Hills. This shit.
There you go.
Fuck. Okay, so we did the doctor trials with the intelligent Rad Scorpion, and now let me check my notes. There's a couple things you can do. Like you can find out it's not as harmonious as it seems under the surface, but Scrumbles is...
Scrumbles is Scrumbles. I also noticed we're back at like full screen again.
Yep. So...
Here we are. It's actually the way it's supposed to be played, aside from it being wide.
Yeah. So what we're talking about is the evolution of Scrumbles, right?
Right.
So by Fallout 3, Mike's going to play average intelligence Scrumbles.
Yeah. Average intelligence Scrumbles.
Something in the Scrumbles line has made him average intelligence by then.
Probably his dad being, whatchamacallit, the guy that did Qui-Gon Jinn.
Yeah. I might tap somebody else in for that.
Why?
Not because I don't want to play Fallout 3, because I just now came up with a far better idea.
Who are you going to tap in for Fallout 3?
We're going to tap in North FC's champion son, Chippy. I think he would do...
Chippy v Fallout would be hilarious.
He's like, my name is Scrumbles.
Scrumbles.
Yeah, he just basically just goes around and does whatever he thinks the unintelligent people like to do.
Can we honestly make like
the Fallout universe?
Well, no, what I think would be great is, I played a lot of Xenonauts and we got Hatt to make a mod for Xenonauts. So what if we made a mod for Fallout 3? Because, mods have been around in Fallout 3 forever. What if we made a mod for Fallout 3, got someone to make a mod for Fallout 3, where it's just Chippy as an NPC?
Chippy is an NPC, kind of like that.
No, he finds you in the wasteland.
A companion.
Yeah, then he just follows you around.
I'd be 100% down with Chippy.
I think that would be hilarious.
He would enjoy doing that, I'm sure.
No, all you do is hear him in the distance yelling at you, like, "Oi! Oi!"
He's honestly such a pleasure and a gentleman.
He's a fun guy.
Yeah. Does my Prime sub do more good here or over on the WBPL 76? Well, I'll tell you what. All the money I have goes to whoever needs it. It's usually what WBPL 76 does.
Well, the thing is that like
none of this matters.
If you ask about money, you have to ask yourself one thing, and that is, do you think Jeff Bezos lets that money go to people who it's supposed to belong to without taking a slice? He takes everybody to the barber.
You're going so fast.
That's a Raider camp. We'll come back to that.
Why are you going so fast?
I'm not. It's because this computer is more powerful than
faster
the typical
clock
hardware from 1990.
Your guts are
wow.
You do it.
Your guts are sure gonna look pretty on the ground. That's how he sounds.
I'll drink from your skull.
I'll drink from your skull.
Yeah, I need to put that on
talking,
here.
more reading.
I need to put that as an audio thing in here. I love that sound. Whoever did that was amazing.
And I'm not saying you shouldn't tap Chippy in for it. I'm just saying that I would love to have Chippy as a permanent addition to Fallout 3.
I do. I just want to see if I can get him to be on my stream. Chippy, please come to my stream.
Please, Chippy. Well, you know what would be really good?
Although I'm up at like 1,000,000 o'clock for him.
You know what would be really good for a Chippy mod?
What's that?
You know how there's all those empty fucking diners in DC in Fallout 3? You know?
Yeah.
There's just empty diners everywhere. Just have Chippy running one and have it be pristine, and it's the Pieman. And it's just
I'm the
Chippy.
Pieman.
Yeah, and so anything that comes close to Chippy's pies, like he's got a full auto
45 kills a soul, man. What can I say?
Yeah. But no, he's just got a full auto shotgun. He pulls out and shoots anything that comes near it. You know what I mean? And he just serves you pies. That's it. And if you bring him meat, he'll trade you pies.
He would actually be able to trade you pretty good bottle caps for any pie materials you find. He won't be eating any Raiders either.
What?
No, he's just like, fuck those guys. I'm not eating. They are too good or too bad for my pies.
Yeah, like you have to bring him good. He's like, oh, no one makes pies out of that. Man's got to have standards.
You know what? You just sounded like of the very...
I can't do accents.
The Scottish guy from...
Samurai Jack.
I cannot do accents.
No, yeah, pretty close to that. I was thinking of George Ledoux's guy in Majesty.
So, Squatch Hammer says, Texas clan ghost spirit the descendants of Vin Diesel. Family. Imagine it's a bunch of jacked people who get off of a spaceship and they all have fucking wife beaters on and goggles and they're like, family. You're like, wow, that's like 8 movies together that Vin Diesel's in. And you're like, yeah, I mash them all together in my brain because I can't tell the difference.
To be fair, that's something Fassa would absolutely do that.
I wonder if Vin Diesel would be down to do something like that, where he's just like, yeah, I'll wear all the costumes. I have them all.
I would love if like we talk shit and Vin Diesel's like, fuck you, I love BattleTech. like he
likes Lord of the Rings, doesn't he?
No,
he would just look really sad, and we'd feel so bad because he's like such a teddy bear of a dude.
We would feel really, really, really bad for Vin Diesel. We would probably be like, okay, I tell you what, Vin Diesel, I will apologize for making fun of several of your movies if you come on the courtesy flush and play Fallout 3.
Fallout 3.
Just, that's all you have to do is play Fallout 3. We'll put in any mods you fucking want. We'll turn...
there's going to be... Like, you're going to hear... For some reason, you're going to hear the Doom soundtrack in Fallout.
Whatever you want. Whatever he wants. Like, if he wants us to turn... the fucking America Prime into the Iron Giant, we'll do that. Yeah. Because he was in that movie and it was really good. And so...
He can do voices.
I think it would be hilarious to have Vin Diesel.
He does. I think he does quite a few, actually.
He is Groot, to say the least.
Yeah. Kind of an important character in a minor movie.
Scromble's going to shoot man in reactor.
Get Psyduck on. He can do accents. Of course.
I just think it would be funny if we ended up talking trash to some celebrity and they're like, hey, I've been subscribing for a long time.
Hey guys, check out the H&K cause.
All they do is just look at us.
Does to a motherfucker.
Well, the CAWS...
Wow. What? He stood there and went, outstanding! That was great!
That was fantastic! Deliver unto me another blast of justice!
Oh, these are Raiders. Never mind. I thought they look like cops for some reason.
He's got cop hair.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, they look like... Okay, now that guy is just very dead. That guy died.
All right, so the HK, CAWS, that's not what it looks like.
I know.
It was actually designed by H&K in Winchester. It was a 1980s product, and it was part of the U.S. Army's Close Assault Weapon System program, and it's a bullpup 12 gauge that feeds from 10-round magazines, and it was fully ambidextrous. However, like most HK products of that period, it ends up looking like a block with knobs on it, and is very painfully retrofuturistic.
Yep.
I think that's kind of like the whole thing with this game. But you know what's funny is I found out that I think it's Capcom or Resident Evil. They apparently like have their own line of like airsoft firearms. So all the guns that they make in their games, they're like, you can go buy the airsoft version direct from the company of it, and it's kind of
cool.
Wild. Yeah,
it's really wild. Here, I will show you a picture.
Oh,
so long as I'm not in frame. Don't worry, you have the CAWS, like you said.
I remember it being way better than this.
Yeah, it is if you have the skills. So here, there you are, Mike.
Liberty Pride.
If you put this in the game, people would not believe this was a real gun, and you would think this was being lazy with pixels.
Yeah, it just looks like it's cut out.
Yeah, it looks like it's.
I wish I could share the chat because the guns are not legal, not in the stream world.
Knife Fight City. We live in Knife Fight City on the stream, man.
But just imagine someone like took like a pair of scissors and cut like a paper cutout of a gun, and then just said, "All right, now just extrude that down," and just that's a giant block that you now have.
If you told someone who was like not a gun person to like design a automatic space shotgun that couldn't be copywritten by any corporation whatsoever.
Yeah.
And this person had never built a gun whatsoever, it would look like the H&K CAWS. It is like Husqvarna made a 12 gauge, which I know Husqvarna did make rifles at one point. Don't get into that.
Maybe the scars will make a good party talk. Yeah, I don't think that's going to be the case. I think you're going to get hurt very badly.
And I know Caleb's Riverboat Jamboree, it's what Goat said. He said, it's my cause. And I said, well, specifically, the HK cause is, and then I went down Autism Mountain, and then Mike was like, Jesus Christ, can we change the subject? And then I cried.
Autism Mountain.
I often have to, like, look at people's expressions the second Star Trek's brought up. It's almost like, am I allowed to...
I can talk about Star Trek all day.
Oh, that dog got gibbed.
Part of the reason why we sit in the living room sometimes and we're like doing audio and we're like, yeah, we're scoring the song, and then we're like, yeah, but remember when Data like made his own daughter? Like how fucking...
that was a weird episode.
Yeah, we were all just like...
wow. I remember. No, it was
and then all
weird.
of a sudden our soundtracks are very TNG-like out of nowhere.
It was a weird fucking episode because like never at any point did he really say this was something desired. He was just like, I have made a child. And you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, by the way, everyone who's patting me on the back for the last episode of the Battletech, that was mostly Gypsy. I did the animations, and I did all the underlying, like, exporting and stuff, but that was him. Give him most of the praise,
Commissar Solano Lopez.
Yes. This was his first time ever working on Battletech, and so we wanted to give him a shot at it, and I think he did a fucking phenomenal job.
He made happy.
I'm trying to tell people, like, yeah, I did all the, like, background stuff. He's the guy who put the whole thing together.
But you know how it is? It's one of those things where people will go, who does what? And then you will explain it, and then people will walk away and say, X person does 90% of Y.
Yeah.
And you go, that's not what I said.
It's not like mine or his job weren't any less important. It was just like, this is the guy who found the images and put them on the timeline and put them in a way that was ordered.
He did the line assembly. And that's like one of the most tedious jobs.
It's the hardest job to do. Nobody wants to do line assembly. Every single editor I know just groans at it. It's
if you looked back in Hollywood.
He's so good at it. He's so good.
If you looked in Hollywood back in the 60s, 50s, 40s, back in the day of celluloid, there would be somebody like Gypsy sitting there hunched over the mechanical editing machine with the 8 fucking manuals doing that, and he's like, all right, I'll give you it, and just he is like the Solano Lopez of editing. You just hear him like, okay, I will add the greatest images. He's a great guy to work with. He's like, no problem.
Yeah, no, he looks at a timeline and goes, I will just start putting things there. The problem is that, like me, I have a trouble with looking at a blank canvas and go, all right, I'm not just going to throw paint at it. I must now put the base coat down. And, like, for some reason, I don't think I've ever had that ability to be able to, like, just start puking things onto a timeline and then rearrange them and go, here you go, this works. And I'm like, how? How did you do that?
Composition is
it's amazing. He's crazy.
Well, composition's insane.
Yeah.
Because like we can just sit there and have these really, really bizarre conversations about editing. And then somebody will like, I'm sure Thorax is probably already on taking that Metal Gear Solid loop we had of guys constantly shooting machine guns while my guy was doing Tai Chi. There's whole huge clips of that is just, that whole series, God, is just Kojima rants. Out of context, that could be harmful. Never mind, Thorax.
Cav, I'm really glad to hear that, and I'm sorry to hear about your brother.
That's rough, Kev. Jesus. I mean, it's good you got something to cope with, but it's rough that happened.
Yeah.
Sorry. Well, in the less grim world of Fallout, I guess we're taking machine gun ammo.
My fingers just pressed those. Sorry.
You know, I love that. Every time I hear that scream, I remember that it's used. I remember that scream is used in StarCraft in one of the buildings, one of the Terran buildings.
Oh yeah, that's the Howie scream is what it's called.
Yeah, and
because everybody knows about Wilhelm, but Howie scream is it's a very iconic one.
Oh yeah, and I remember when
that's fucking guttural.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's stepping on like a carpet tack.
Yeah.
Like I once helped someone lay carpet in their house. And I was like, okay, I got them all. And we took off our shoes to stand on the carpet, right? And we were like, oh man, fresh carpet. It all feels great. And I went to the corner and I stepped on one and it just like Home Alone, like right in the meat of the foot. I screamed for like a minute. It was just like right in the nerve ending, right in the meat of it.
Yeah, when I saw him in Home Alone doing that, I wanted to scream. I had a you know, like those screen doors, they'll have like a window, and it's like made out of sheet glass.
Yeah.
I was standing there watching my dog at the time, Flea Biscuit, its name was.
Flea Biscuit, the dog you had to water.
Yeah, the dog had to water like a plant because he smelled. But he was a good dog. He was out there doing his business in the lawn, and then for some reason, the door was like, I give up holding this plate glass, and fell right on my big toe. Nearly cutting it off. It was such a huge gash. There's still a scar on my toe from it. It blew the fucking toenail off. And it was horrifying. That should have been my scream.
Well, when it gets that bad, all you can do is the mute scream.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just the mute scream where all the air in your body is leaving your mouth, but no sounds come out.
Yeah. Oh, and it's immediately followed by like me hurting myself punching the wall or something.
Yeah. So yeah, but slowly we're gonna make these scrombles. We're gonna make these scrombles things get into Fallout 3, and then I volunteered. I volunteered to play Fallout 4. I volunteered, but I'm gonna play it my way.
I know you are. We talked about this.
No, my way is going to be great. No, my way is going to be great because what I do is I disregard the plot for the longest time, and all I do is become the water baron. So I have. Of course. So it starts off with like, I'll get the technology, I'll scrap whatever I can to build one little water purifier, and then I go put it in the pond outside the starter town, right? And then I go leave for a bit, and I come back, and it's chock full of water. So I take that water, and then I go sell it. And then I use that to attract merchants and build some little stalls. And then I build more water pumps. And this cycle continues like Paperclip Simulator until I have, like, that whole creek is so jam-packed full of the largest water recyclers. All it does is it sounds like an industrial hammer mill. Yeah, they're all just like that.
Yeah. And you have like 1,000 turrets.
Yeah, just turning around. And then
it's like a kudzu up here, like it'll like do a skip lag, and then it's just dead.
Well, and here's what happens. Here's what happened, and this is why I had to stop playing.
Yeah.
I had to do this thing once a day where I said time to collect the water, where I had to go put on power armor, get rid of all of my items, walk over and get my water, and then with power armor, even then I would be super overburdened, and I could barely walk with it over to the store, and then I would use $0, but all water to buy out every store completely. And then I would do that every day.
Water as a currency is a great idea.
Every day I would do that. Buy out every store with all the water I had.
You just had all these, like, what was it, like dirty water? I've never picked water up like that before.
No, you have to build a water purifier, and then you build an ocean of them, and then you become Randolph P. Checker's water merchant. And it's hilarious.
Beautiful.
Well, no, it's great because they're like, you need to do this to do resources. And I'm like, have you seen my fucking town as running electricity, neon lights, a strip club? I got fucking robot sentries. I have the Aqua Dollar. Fuck you. And they're
that's what the hub does.
Yeah, I literally played out real Fallout lore in Fallout 4. And the game was like, this is outrageous.
Yeah, well, if somebody comes to you with fresh water in the wasteland, you don't really look the gift horse in the mouth.
Right. So... Skeeter.
You see Skeeter the Ghoul Gadgeteer.
Skeeter is going to
Squick.
go bye-bye.
Hello, Squick. He make boom boom.
Power your thirst with new power water, available from man outside of the armor. Trade your possessions for liquid assets today. I like that.
See, here's a fuel cell converter.
That's what you need. That fuel cell converter will allow you to then, over time,
now we gotta escape
Time
the town.
to tango.
Well, no, you don't. You just have to kill everyone in it.
No,
This
I
chip
don't
controls the flow of power into a car's electric engines. Many drivers quickly burnt out this chip through the frequent rapid acceleration. Still a valuable part to have if you have only a car to install it in. Soon that will be. We will go on a road trip. What will we see on this road trip?
Listen, I'm going to tell you what you're going to see on the road trip.
What?
If I was in charge of the wasteland, it would be the Aqua Dollar. You would see a pristine oasis.
Yeah, that's what the
like a couple of wagons trained about.
No.
Quart of water.
No, I would say you would see a pristine oasis in the desert, and a concrete wall coated with razor wire and twisted rebar on top of it. And I would just have a bunch of anti-aircraft guns on the inside of that pointed at the wall. And then I would just sit there, and I'd be like, do you like drinking water? Yes or no? If the answer is yes, you will buy my water. If the answer is no, I will destroy you with my restored Air Force. All hail the Aqua Dollar.
Oh, man.
That you could come up with. I mean, it's really nefarious, stupid, bad guy shit. Yes, you're basically the bad guys at a tank girl at that point. But who cares you have a tank?
Yeah, or
You have a tank.
Mad Max 3.
Who cares? It's fun.
Yeah.
I think that's something a lot of games are
It's about having
missing.
fun.
Yeah. I was talking to the Ox yesterday, and I said, you know what I feel like that Resident Evil Village game really could have used? It's just like a mod where you're as fast as the guy from Quake.
Oh, yeah.
That game would be so fucking hilarious.
You just like run, you run and hop. So you just say,
I would absolutely love that. Yeah, no, I would be fucking... Dude, I would be doing wall runs and shit and jumping off like it's Unreal Tournament. Like, you have no idea how much I miss the Twitch shooter genre. It's just like, it's not the same. Some of the games I've played these days, it just feels like I'm slow, like I'm a guy carrying like 500 pounds or something. Like, I want to feel like I'm Sonic the fucking Hedgehog when I'm playing the game. You know what I mean? Like, I want that kind of quickness, and it's just not there, man.
I really disliked a lot of everything in Fallout 4, except for the gunplay. Gunplay and gun customization was kind of fun. You can make some really stupid guns, but it was fun. It was retro-futuristic, and I didn't care.
Yeah.
I thought it was nice. I really did.
The Caves of Cud uses water as currency. Worth a look. Very cool game. Yeah, no, we love Caves of Cud.
Quite a bit of it.
Yeah, it's a fantastic game. It's always being updated, and
however, there's some games like Caves of Cud where I don't like recording it. I just like exploring it, and I don't know why, but it's the same thing can be said about my multiple playthroughs of Disco Elysium.
It's because I think
I'll never record it.
It's told in such a way, and the imagery is so weirdly like it sucks you in. And I played a lot of MUDs when I was younger.
Doesn't need your commentary.
Yeah.
Doesn't need anything. It's one of those things I can just enjoy. The only thing that's really funny, like that's a fairly serious deep game that's actually funny to make commentary over is Papers, Please.
Yeah. You can put a lot in Papers, Please, though.
I love Papers, Please because the hero of the story is really Georgie.
Cobrestan is not a real country.
Okay, I come back tomorrow.
Nathan made a shotgun in Fallout 4 that was so inaccurate it missed 50% of the time at point-blank range. Insta-gib most things.
That's fucking... Well, I love that you can just build weird things. I remember I had a handgun that caused knockback, so I'd shoot guys up on top of stuff, and it'd just knock them off.
They'd get stuck.
I shot one gun that knocked back a guy with a shotgun, and it made him go into the wall. And so he goes, and then died. And I was like, yeah, Delta Green shotgun.
Yeah, I know it's still alive and well. It's just that a lot of the games I used to play were a lot more accessible than they were today. And now I have to like do so much to get, except for Unreal. That one's actually way easier than it used to be, just to get it to run.
It's difficult to get some of these older games to run.
Well, like bullets per minute is probably like the closest thing I have to being like, yeah, I love it how fast and twitchy this is. This makes me makes me feel like I'm there.
I watched someone on the aux play bullets per minute. And
yeah, it's a fun game.
I can't get, and I watched Catch play it as well before that, and I can't get my head around it because I have no rhythm. So it's just one of those games where, when it comes down to shooters...
What the fuck?
Oh,
this
dear.
guy just walked up and bashed that dog in the face.
Yeah.
Well,
Why?
time for them all to die.
Why would he do that? Is the dog evil?
Yeah, the dog's... It's a feral dog.
Oh, why are they just... They look like they're like partly trained or something.
They look like they're part of the caravan.
Spra Fucile in 1978 asked thoughts on the game Bulletstorm, and I'm going to tell you this much. Bulletstorm is a one-off game that was really weird and cool, but not great enough to live, and had a bunch of mechanics didn't last, and had a who cares plot. However, they made a DLC where they put Duke Nukem in as the main character, and he basically acts like he has no idea what's going on the whole plot, as everyone else plays it completely straight.
Yeah,
everyone else
like,
has
I'm not that guy.
He's like, that's not who I am.
Chosen. Our crops fail, our reserves are
What?
Return to us with the gag.
No.
Your failure is our last light.
Scramble need ride.
Gecko in 57 Chevy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
man.
now the Chevy will never die. But
Fallout Tactics was not a bad game. I think it was, in all honesty, a bad engine for that kind of game. And I liked the plot, and I liked the shit you could do in it, and I liked a lot of the maps and set pieces. It was hard. It felt like a Fallout game, but I think the engine limited it. The engine was kind of jank, but the rest of it just was pretty good. It was a different kind of Fallout game, but you could drive a Sherman tank, and that's pretty cool.
is this guy a Esper or something? No. He's like a shaman, and Scromble sees visions, but he's also like...
It's theorized Hakunen's a psyker. Psykers exist in Fallout.
Yeah.
You run into them at the first. You run into like 4 of them in the first game, but they don't do anything. They're just sitting there with their nullifiers on.
But no, that DLC for Bulletstorm, if you get that DLC, it's literally John St. John playing Duke Nukem, reacting live to the plot of the game, I think without having read it. And it's fucking hilarious because you just sub the main character, and the characters will come up to you and go, "You need to deal with this right now." And he's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And then the guy runs away.
And the guys like call him by like the original character's name. Is like, "No, I'm fucking Duke Nukem."
Yeah, like,
but eventually, like, is like, "Yeah, fine, okay. I guess I'm this person now."
yeah, it's
He just gets gaslit.
yeah, and so it's Duke Nukem gaslit into playing the hero in this game, and it's fucking hilarious. The game that was marginal becomes a comedic masterpiece.
Oh,
like,
man.
I played it through once when it came out, said what an interesting but weird game, and then the company didn't sell many, people didn't like it, and what have you, and then they came out with this DLC that was just painfully funny for no reason, and it makes the game 1,000,000% better because the game was just forgettable, and then that DLC makes it live on forever.
You motherfucker!
Oh, man.
Ah! Scrumbles hate.
What happened?
I got wrecked by the Knife Fight City people.
So what I'm thinking is
Mojave is garbage.
Is
that where we're at?
No.
No. Okay.
Wahhabi?
I thought you said we're in the Mojave.
No.
Oh,
no, we're in we are in Nevada. Well, no, we're in like Northern California, Oregon.
Okay, we're in. We're okay. I get you.
Because like New Reno is like.
Once again.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Go away.
Because
Nobody cares.
New
about
Reno
you and
is
your
so
stupid
like
gecko.
Reno is like here.
Yeah.
So I guess it's
the first
technically
game
part of
is Northern California.
The first game is Southern California.
Well,
you
sorry.
go to L.A.
Yeah, sorry. You got the L.A. the Boneyard. You've got the Cathedral. You've got Vault 13, which I know the location. I've been near it.
Vault 13. They switched it in the Fallout 1 map. It's in
I know.
Death Valley, and then in Fallout 2, it's like west of that.
Well, and I know that the maps overlap a bit, and the Fallout Bible has different locations for different stuff.
Fuck, there goes a Caravan Master.
Jesus, that's not good. He's got a lot of hit points. But no,
These guys are just fucking wearing leather jackets. Why don't you just kill them?
well,
I mean, look at you. You look just like your old man. Look at you with your power armor-ish.
Look at you with your power armor all shined up like your old man.
Yeah. He does.
Said the old Irish lady, I guess. But
Well, it's not power armor. That's
metal
combat
armor. Yeah.
It's find me a
Fist of the North Star.
And yes, go find me a grease gun that shoots that fast.
It probably wouldn't be that big of a deal. It would just be like the cylinder. It would just be outer plating, and they could just put like a better interior in it.
What's a tube gun? You can always put a better interior in it. That's the point of a tube gun.
Yeah. How do you make a receiver for a grease gun that's just going to be able to fire that fast?
Garbage. You can do it.
Just lots of nails and stuff, I guess.
Yeah, you can go to San Francisco in this game. But no, so there is a question. Timma says, question for Goat. How are you feeling about Bruva Alpha Boos's Hunter the Parenting?
I've watched all of it. It's okay. It's not really my thing. It's definitely not how I would do a World of Darkness story, but like they're doing their own style for it, which is okay. I mean, it's all right, I guess. I don't see any like major issue with it.
However, as you say, it's not your style. Just because I think World of Darkness is one of those things where everyone has a flavor that's theirs.
Yeah, it's like they're running it like
the Fez Bearer. Thank you for the courtesy.
Like my friends would say, like there's World of Darkness, and then there's like World of Shadows, and then like World of Twilight, and then Dudes of Legend, like in order of like how dark you want it to be.
Oh no, I get what you're saying.
They're somewhere between World of Twilight and Dudes of Legends.
Right. And I get it. Every game has its own tier, and then there's like Wrath and Glory, which no one ever talks about.
Wrath and Glory, it's like
the game.
It's not a functional game.
No, it's not. But Games Workshop doesn't want you to know that.
I remember they released like the first module, and then it's like the pre-gen. One of the pre-gens is a White Scars Scout Marine, so not even a full Marine. But there's nothing in in the module that will hurt him. Well,
I'm gonna say this right now. Like, I will give TG all fucking credit. Like the
Dungeons and Dragoning. Yeah.
No, I will give TG all fucking credit when it comes down to like breaking shit. Like if you want to know if a game system is good or bad, just wait until the pre-gen or whatever comes out. Wait till that public test hits the page, and then go check the TG board of 4chan. And their eggheads will tear that thing a fucking apart.
Yeah.
Within 8 minutes, they'd be like, hey, look, the rules came out. Let's make a Space Marine chapter. And then you end up with a Space Marine chapter that can, like, run 400 miles an hour. And they're like, wow, this game is broken. They do that with everything, and it's fucking amazing. My hat's off to them. I used to be one of them.
Casperell says, you guys make that buckwheat seem pretty tasty. Where are you sourcing yours, and is it available in Wisconsin?
It's from an MRE.
Yeah, we got it from an MRE.
It is from a
Ukrainian.
Russian, Ukrainian, and Polish MREs all contain buckwheat with a meat portion. It's kind of a common thing in a lot of these rations. However, the Ukrainian, the Russian ones are most famous for them. And it's like buckwheat and beef, and it's pretty much pemmican. You can find that kind of. I know, Goat. Let's just give a rough.
Yeah, actually.
All right, but when
These
you're
people
talking,
are so happy you didn't kill them.
well,
I might.
the day is young.
Let's see what I'm gonna rob their caravan master.
Did I ever read Death Watch? Yes, I did. I read a lot of shit from the old boards, like just all the time, man.
Yeah, I mean, my friend GoFlux would break World of Darkness and like any system really over his knee, but he showed me all kinds of crazy shit you could do with it. So it doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad system if you can break it, but it's like, is the system conducive to you breaking? Is it easy to break?
Does the system require you to break it to live? That's
exactly.
question one. Is it a system that is broken and requires you to break it to live? Mm-hmm. Or is it a system that's broken and if you don't break it, you're a moron?
Yeah. Where it's like you can play World of Darkness with an unoptimized character and you can do what you want to do with that character.
And you'll do okay.
These things are getting faster.
Don't worry.
45 in them.
I can't believe this guy wants to drink the gecko juice or whatever. It's like, look at these things. You don't want to juice these.
It's very holistic, Mike. Very organic.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Leave the juice in the gecko. Don't drink it. That's like the people who are like, man, I ate that cactus earlier, and now I'm starting to see my grandma talk on the wall over here.
Yeah, that guy keeps telling me about shit I have to do at work. He's talking to me on the brain phone. Okay, so Scotty is asking, are we looking forward to the 40k Dark Tide? I'm holding my opinion on that because...
Is it like a thing?
That is the latest attempt by the people who did Vermintide to reskin Left 4 Dead into yet another 40k thing. So it's 4 people on an Inquisition kill team going into a Horde of Monsters thing that's not Left 4 Dead, using 40k themes and weapons. This has been hyped a lot, and they've certainly floated it around and showed lots of stuff, and I think that's neat.
Don't they have a game called Vermintide?
Yes, they do.
Is it exactly the same thing?
No, it's in 40k. It's different.
Yeah, this one.
You're fighting hordes of not rats, and you're using different weapons.
I thought Vermintide
not rats
was in
and
40K.
not Nurgle zombies.
I'm confused. I'm legitimately confused. I thought Vermintide was 40k.
No, it's Warhammer Fantasy.
Don't worry about it.
What? How are those different?
Because one of them is in not space, although Warhammer 40k also has planets that are medieval like that.
Also, in one point of the rules, if you look at the Liber Chaotica, it actually has ties and confirms those are both in the same setting, which they then threw away for no reason.
They kept the demons are the same.
Yeah, well, you know how it is with 40k. Why write when you can borrow? I am holding my opinion on that game because, like most things that come out of Games Workshop, I go, that's interesting, and then I wait. Because I find, like most games that come out, they are massively overhyped, overpromised, everyone talks about them, but there's no information.
Fucking raw!
Well, there's no information, and if the game doesn't if it doesn't come out baked or finished, why fucking bother? Just buy it a year later when it's actually complete.
I'll take them all on in some team deathmatch. I'll destroy Games Workshop.
In team deathmatch?
Yeah. Or regular deathmatch. I like games like that.
Now, see, there's another game that's a good one to talk about. Stray? We watch people play Stray.
Oh, yeah, that's such an adorable game.
That was an adorable game. Yeah. I liked watching that.
Yeah, we watched it. We were watching it, Chippy play it. It's a really good game. I mean, it's pretty much like
yeah, the single
like
shot
on rails point and click adventure kind of. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I'm saying the single shot mode is way better for this than the burst.
Yeah, just aim for the face and then blow it off. If you remove the face, the enemy can't do anything. There's also just lots of caves everywhere.
The robber was critically hit in the eyes for 70 hit points, but had no protection. He is in serious pain. Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah, he's not doing well. He's being shot in the face with a shotgun is not great.
He got shot in the eyes, and he's like, I could still see it, just don't feel that great. It's like, oh, okay, you keep telling me that.
That being said, we've got some really good... Ooh, that was nasty. That being said, we've got some really stupid stuff being planned. The Magistrate of Mundanus soon.
Yeah.
And that's... If you guys want to hear like a real RPG that's... between friends. There's no script. There's no plugs. There's no ads. It's just literally friends playing a fucked up homebrew and all the crazy shit that happens with it. And there's nobody trying to sell anything or whatever. Keep your ears peeled for that.
Also, this Saturday we're finishing the first only WBPL only war stream.
Fuck yeah, man.
No, I did not know about Alcat's new Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Traver game.
Oh yeah, you're gonna need to save.
Oh
soon.
hey,
and heal badly.
Thank you for the
All right,
courtesy.
Let's look. Hold on, scroll down.
Thank you so
Let's see what we got. Let's see what we got. Dodger. Ooh,
Yeah, plus 5 AC.
That's good. All right. Yeah.
God.
I must get a beverage.
All right.
Do you want anything from the kitchen?
I do. Thank you. I
Yeah.
have another one of these in the fridge.
Sure.
Thank you very much.
Would you like anything from
flavored
the kitchen?
fizzy water because I
Sure.
am
Flavor fizzy water.
boring.
The sody.
Let's see. Strong back is neat, but
Oh, toughness, dude.
toughness,
Yeah,
yes.
DR.
Yep. Let's take that.
All right.
Fuck yeah.
For my plan, I'm going to eventually need lots of science and energy weapon, but for now...
Also, I've been dropping links to the the BPL Auxiliary, which is the spillover for the Courtesy Flush and the BPL and WBPL. I'm just dropping that in chat. You guys can join there and have fun. It is our wonderful, strange place on the internet. It is a stranger, wider audience. Very strange. Many strange men and women in there doing crazy stuff. We actually did a huge fucking game of Carrier Command, 4 carriers burning and turning in there, and they fought well. They actually won. The Auxiliary won. They did well.
Yep, Internet Randa is carrying the day. Fuck. But yeah, for how I would try to frame World of Darkness for new people.
Well, sure. And again, we're not trying to shit on anyone's production. It's just that everyone has a different way they do it when it comes to an RPG, because every DM is working with a color palette, and they're going, I like this or that. And you hope to find a DM who does it that way, that you enjoy.
They did the right thing in that they're using Hunter to introduce it, because that's normal people.
Yeah.
And then there's the contrast and shit. But you want to
Wow,
focus
what's going on with it?
I don't know, man. It's just our hardware can't handle this super advanced late 90s shit.
I can't. You are correct. This game has test tubes and shit in it.
All right. Give me the stimmies, Tubby.
Give.
And do I want any of this other shit? Not really.
Sell the things.
So
What are we selling?
Oh, all the weapons we picked up from people who tried to kill us.
Yeah, the Night Fight City people.
Oh, yeah. Well, these people are breaking the law anyway. They have guns.
Yeah, it's illegal.
They're not fighting.
Against UN resolution.
Yeah, just do that and go find more arms dealers and buy more things.
Spit that out. That's good. The UN resolution says.
That's what you say as you walk around Scrambles of the Wasteland. You're like, the UN resolution say no gun. As you shoot them with the mod
apply
dudes.
sanctions now.
Sanctions applied.
Time for some flowers for Algernon.
Yeah, you got to get smart briefly.
We don't know, John. There's no, as far as I know, no plans at the moment for any more games. I think more Carrier Command, but they'll just make an announcement.
Yeah, we're working out different things. I challenged them to do a Dwarf Fortress Succession game, which they are doing. They're setting up for that. And I think one of these days I may get some of them to help me volunteer background for something like running with rifles. Imagine if you had a running with rifles server where all 100 people on it were your backup. So we could command all of them at once. Be like, hey guys, no automatic weapons. Sorry, the range officer said no automatic weapons. We can only use Glocks in this combat. I'm sorry. And so you just have 100 guys running around doing John Woo shit with Glocks.
Yeah.
It would be great.
All right.
You got the car. Now we can go on a road trip.
Yeah, I used like all of my money to tune up my car. But this is the coolest shit. I remember how slow we were going, and we're running on a modern rig, which means our frames are going really fast. In the old days, that would have been super slow. Watch this. Everybody turn your volume up.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're going to really drive.
Oh, yeah. This
So,
is
like,
awesome.
So, now we have a car.
Oh, my God.
So you're just screaming across the map.
At probably like 40 miles an hour, but still.
Yeah, there's your fucking car.
That gecko was like, holy shit, is that a Chevy?
You're like, it's a Corvega, bitch. Scramble no like.
Oh, I didn't know there was more in the woods. I thought it was just the one. I thought he was like, can I have your autograph?
No, it's
I
never
like
just
you,
one.
Scrobbles.
No! Scrumbles can't write.
Now we have a car. Excellent.
Run away.
No need. Violence.
I like how nonchalantly, just in the middle of battle, he just goes one moment, puts it away, stores it properly, pulls out the other one, and gets his stance correctly.
Let me get my elephant gun. See, if I had to create a faction for a Fallout game, because everyone says they love or hate various factions, if I had to create a faction for a Fallout game, I would create a faction of people who were neo-Victorians. And so they would say, we progressed too far in technology and that brought the ruin. We must embrace the correct technology. So they're like steampunk weird guys, but like their whole observation is to try to restore the balance of power of the Age of Empire. So all they do is they're like, oh yes, well we don't need to bring electricity to the whole land. That's for rich people. So like the NCR, but worse in every way. And I think it would be hilarious.
Scorpion!
You just have guys with pith helmets and elephant guns out there hunting these things. Oh, look, geckos!
Scorpion!
I say, is it a death claw?
Polish Drone Strike is checking in. He's still on his way back from the meetup. Traveling sucks.
Nice.
But what he said is on his vacation, there was a magical fountain, and it bubbled forth from a wall by a plaque, and some old men had told him that it was the best water in the world and curative and all of these things. And he drank some of that water and found out that was not true. And then several other people during the meetup made it part of a quest to go taste the same poison fountain.
No!
In between, they drank lots of alcohol and they had some barbecue and watched some movies. All in all, sounds like a really good BPL get-together.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Yeah, no.
I thought the water was gonna, like, I don't know, poison him or something. That's crazy.
He's from Eastern Europe. He'll be fine. He's from a very industrial city, too.
He's like, hey, our water is very clear.
Polish Drone Strike says, Sleepy Pete has also tried the corpse water today.
You guys just drinking the water of a dead body that's just been soaking in there for...
So then he says, we saw multiple people drinking the corpse well water.
Yeah, that seems like a bad idea, man. I don't know.
I just always hear it in his accent, you know, where he's just like, we saw multiple people drinking the corpse well water. So I had some.
It's not okay, man. It's coming out of a fucking wall. There's no water coming out of that wall that you're going to be like, I'll walk away from that.
You're just jealous of that fucking wall water, Mike.
I kind of am.
It's the Ganges of Europe.
I'd never seen wall water that was drinkable before.
He said, he goes, after I drank the water, I shat violently for 10 minutes.
Oh, God. It really is curative. What do they put in there? Like,
do you think that's what they're talking about? Like, oh, you're blocked up. Drink the block up water.
Oh, God.
Oh, Jesus.
Like, clear out.
How long has it been there? It's been here for 500 years. The streets are quite brown. That makes a lot of sense.
God, it smells around here for some reason. It says no public bathrooms. What's with that?
Oh, yeah.
Scrumbles hate scorpion.
Not for 10 minutes, after 10 minutes.
Blaine Craner says wall water is, quote, city juice.
Ugh.
Yeah. City juice? I don't want no city juice.
Oh, no. Polish Drone Strike corrects. Not for 10 minutes, after 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Still, 10 minutes is pretty rapid for fucked up water. It's good to get sick at the start of the trip rather than at the end of it.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Chad Tinklebum says, remember, goat, be Brazilian that Japanese think you are.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Well, I did do squats today, so.
Yeah, let them think of it. Yeah, well, I'm always American the way they think I am. Just very loud.
Yeah, just gotta pull over on the side of the road and punch some dogs.
Yeah.
Just gotta punch some dogs.
I just realized.
No.
That's
You
exactly
know
what-
how the dogs got Scrumbles to get out? They did like the insurance scam thing where they pretended to get hit by the car.
Oh my God! Did he actually get mauled by dogs?
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
Look how many of them there are.
Yeah, but why did he stop?
Because they had pizza. They put a pizza box out there. They
Oh.
like dragged a pizza box out in the open and he stopped.
This guy's just getting. Oh, now he's up.
Now he's angry.
Use buff out.
No, I just like the idea of just like he just sees these dogs like driving as he drives by and he goes, "Is that fucking Frank? You motherfucker!" He stops for a second.
I'm tired of
reverses.
these dogs in the wasteland.
He runs a couple of them over and he just goes, which one of you is fucking Frank? Because he scrabbles. They don't have like he doesn't know what he's doing.
All right, so here we go. If they knock you down, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
You're being torn apart by dogs. Excellent.
Yeah, fucking Chernobyl simulator.
No, there's no firefighters.
Yeah. Yeah, what is aircraft milk?
He's referring to the hydraulic fluid. If aircraft milk doesn't come out of the aircraft is empty.
Oh.
Aircraft milk. You cannot fly in an empty airplane. It's dangerous. If you're just now tuning in, this is Welcome to the Courtesy Flush, where Goat is patiently 12-gauging dogs after acquiring a brand new car.
Welcome to the courtesy flush. The only flush that has a courtesy to it.
What does that even mean?
No, you gotta think about it. When you're taking a dump, right? And you know that was a stinker, you give it a second, maybe even a third flush. That's called the courtesy flush. So that way it doesn't doesn't hold up in the bathroom.
I knew somebody who, when they had an outhouse, they did live rurally, they had an outhouse.
Yeah.
And they kept a can of kerosene by the outhouse. And I said, why?
No.
And they said if it smelled bad enough, they'd just pour some of that down there.
Oh God! And I bet you, did any of them smoke?
I
sincerely hope not.
I sincerely hope not. I never saw them smoke, but yeah, I imagine just like this fucking diesel Iraqi oil fire of turds, like got on some guy's property. He's like, "Oh, shouldn't have done that." I know how you should play Fallout 3, Mike.
How?
You should just play as like, I would just say play as like a nice guy who just reacts like, why would you do that? Because I think that would be the funniest thing, is just go through the Fallout 3 like Pepperidge Farm, where you're just like, well, seems like a nice day out here, and then somebody starts shooting at you and just be like, oh dear, I guess I have to nuke the whole village. You seem to have sorted that out yourself.
Well, you understand that basically all you have to do is just look them in the eye and go, I sense evil in you.
Well, I looked you in the eye once, friend, and can't stand you. Gotta end you.
Hey, smooth skin. Oh, dear Lord, a zombie.
Yeah.
That was actually my initial reaction as I heard that, and he tried to talk to me, and I was like, no. And I started shooting it, and then I realized, oh, these are normal. Because Fallout 3 was my first ever understanding of the lore of Fallout.
Yeah.
I only played Fallout 1. I didn't have 2, and I didn't get that far. So I didn't know what ghouls were. So I was like, what the fuck?
In 4, I got to the point. Spoilers. Spoilers. If you haven't played 4, and it's excuse for a plot, LOL. But I got into 4, and when I found out the guy was like, I'm your son, I hit VATS and shot him 4 times in the face and uninstalled it. I was like, end of game. I was just like, that's what you built up to. With all this shit.
We have to save the water.
No, 4.
Oh, 4.
4, where it's just like, hey, remember the Brotherhood of Steel from the last game? Yeah, they're back.
Remember those guys?
Remember them?
Yeah, they have their fucking blimp.
remember Command & Conquer Red Alert 2?
Wow, that's really subtle.
Remember
Let me
Command &
turn
Conquer?
my fucking artillery on that.
Remember Command & Conquer, Red Alert 2? Remember that?
Get off report.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember, what if we put that in Fallout?
We did it, Reddit.
We did it.
We did it, Reddit.
We finally did it. We put it in Fallout 4. I wonder if someone's gonna port Skyrim to Fallout 4. Cause Skyrim's got to be on everything. You can't put it in Fallout 4. It's sister engine.
It's the same engine.
Yeah.
Turns out you were paying for paid mods from the start, kid.
I want to just replace like a majority of the characters that are.
Why does this start to look like a Ram Ranch thing over here? What's going on?
Fuck.
You're out of Bang Bang.
I want to just replace a lot of characters in Skyrim.
Fuck yes.
With just Fallout characters.
I think it'd be great. I think that'd be great. Yeah.
Because my idea is that it's just like you're playing Fallout, but it has just a Skyrim background, and so you just go to the fucking bar and there's like a fucking ghoul guy just running it, and then you transpose the same thing over to Fallout.
I think that could work.
Where you're in the wasteland and Nords are attacking you for some reason.
I think it'd be fucking hilarious.
I don't know. It's silly to me. I just enjoy stuff like that.
No, I think it'd be hilarious because it is the same engine. It's just, oh wow.
I just thought of like, oh, this person, you were putting your gun away. I thought the battle was over, and I was like, no, he just pulled out and shot her.
New York reload, baby.
The Grizzly 617. Thank you for the courtesy. Welcome.
Tax collector.
Oh, hey. Thank you for the courtesy, man. Night Fight City sports movies. Like, imagine Cool Runnings, but it's Jamaican hockey team, and they're sharpening their hockey sticks.
All right, so Quinless says, if you play Fallout 4 like Ancient Printer, top to bottom, left to right, you ruin the main mission big reveal without actually doing any significant main quests. Wow.
Oh, wow. Ultima.
People are flushing toilets.
So this is a very busy bathroom. Thank you for the courtesy.
People are flushing shitters.
This is... So now that we have the car, where are we going to go?
We're going to go back to Broken Hills for one.
We're going to go to New Rock City.
What are we going to do there?
We're going to Flintstone it there.
We have a car. We could go to Cleveland.
God, no.
Come on, it was a wasteland before the bombs fell.
Yeah, we're going to go wipe out this radio.
Yeah.
We have a car now.
Fuck yeah,
Except
dude.
I got to wait to heal up.
Hey, Vulcan, thanks for the courtesy.
We have a car. We got fun.
We got toilets flushing.
We got a whole car trunk full of garbage, and we can fill it full of bombs and dynamite. And all sorts of things we don't actually carry around.
That car is, I think, something they could have definitely used in any of the Fallout games.
Agreed.
You find a wrecked one in New Vegas, but that's about it.
No, I meant like to drive. Because I think that would be kind of cool. But
there's a few mods that actually add in drivable vehicles, especially in New Vegas and stuff. And I remember there's one that people talked about that was supposed to be set up far up north in the frozen northwest.
Oh, God, no, I don't want to talk about that.
They talked about that mod for fucking years, and they made everyone talk about it. All the Fallout people I knew. All the Fallout people I knew talked about that mod to the ends of the earth. It's going to be the greatest fucking thing ever. And then it comes out and they're like, there's a lot of unsettling, weird, furry stuff in this one.
And it's just bad writing.
Well, that's what they.
200 bits. I'm a long-time viewer. Been watching you guys in text since 2015. Well, thanks, Grizzly617.
Well, thank you, Grizzly.
Can't not give the editor some love, too. Oh, hey, everybody.
Fallout the Frontier was one of those things I saw hype and constant talk about. Everyone I knew who was a Fallout person constantly ran my ear off about it.
Gold, Your Majesty.
And it came out, and I've never heard a single thing about it since.
Yeah, I have actually... thank you for the 100 bits, man.
It's full of traps.
Hope you guys are having fun. Been watching Black Plants Legion's guys since 2015. So this is a long-time viewer, man.
Fuck yeah.
More
Yep, so we
gold,
need to
Your
rest up.
Majesty.
We'll come back here.
Well, thanks for watching, Grizzly. I appreciate you guys coming and checking back in. It's always nice to talk with people who've just been following and enjoying.
Did it die? No, we're fine. Wait, did you just hit that kid?
Yeah, that ghoul.
No, you didn't. Don't worry about it. Holy crap.
Hey, buddy. The name's Lumpy. Could you help me out here for a second?
Ouchie! You okay, Lumpy?
Oh, just peachy. Aside from several compound fractures and a hood ornament lodged several feet up my ass, right as rain.
Oh, need help?
Lumpy silently looks at you in the eyes.
Yeah?
You're goddamn right, yes. I can barely move. Now, mind you, I ain't no whining. I've had worse scrapes. Why, this ain't nothing compared to that mix-up years ago with the cola factory. I remember it exploded everywhere.
Yeah, it's from a random encounter in Fallout 1 where you come across and tipped over Nuka-Cola truck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. Let's get this thing off of him. Pop it out.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
He's like, do we need traffic signs? I said, but they said no. And he just walks off into the wasteland.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually got a city street, so you driving up in a car is probably like, whoa.
Me barter.
Yeah, you're over here like Mad Max and shit.
You need... Oh, is that the double set off?
We have the cause. We don't need that shit.
Take the money.
Take the money.
Oh, damn it. I left all my trade guns in the truck.
Look at it this way, kid.
Look at it this way, kid. You get to keep all the money.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to wish I was a kid. When I was a kid, I used to wish I could do the siege tank voice. And now I can, and I don't want to.
What did it cost? Everything.
That's what I mean. It's just one of those things. It's like, when I was a kid, I wish I could. And now it's like, I can just put a southern twang in my voice, and there it is. And I'm like, God damn it. I'm about to drop the hammer and deliver indiscriminate justice. I mean, it's
yeah,
outstanding. Yeah, it's like that's my favorite unit of the game because it never loses. It never gets sad. She's like, oh, sir, time to die.
It's a good day to die.
Make it like L.A. Noire, except you're playing Nick Valentine restoring his memories. Yeah, those were interesting characters in Fallout. Tornado Wind of Love. Wow. Thank you for the courtesy.
The cactus landscaping in this town is top notch. Nice to see mature plants growing like that. I think we have a botanist in chat going like, yeah, no, it's fine. Just perfect cactus in this place. Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah, we don't want to. We're not gonna talk to this doctor guy, but we are.
Oh, he just gifted a whole bunch of subs.
Wow.
About to hear a bunch of flushing.
Time to hear some poop. Grizzly
just gifted to like Rayford and Inevitable Geometry. What was that? Was that an explosion?
No, that was me clearing my nose as I like turned my head away. I was like, oh.
Okay, with the sounds of the toilet, all I heard is and I was like, whoa.
Yeah, don't worry. See,
Tax collector.
There's one way to do this, Mike, that would make this really funny. If you played it through and you just every time you there's a stupid oh god.
This is the last one.
I'll wait.
Never mind. The Night Owl just came in with like a 20 of them. Oh no. Iron Waffle 357. Thank you for the courtesy.
This is fucking hilarious. If this is who I think it is.
Oh no.
Yep.
Tax collector.
So
Endless toilets are out.
Welcome.
Oh, shit,
Welcome to the toilet stream.
Welcome to the stream with all the toilets.
Tax collector.
That's a sound you don't want to hear in your toilet.
Tax collector.
So if we win, we get a power fist. If we lose, he gets to make us a gimp.
What? So Gamper Power Fest.
Tax collector.
All right, over the top. Let's do it.
Uh-oh. You can do this.
Tax collector.
What
is his problem?
Fuck! Oh no! Oh no! I had night stream!
Uh-oh. Now you get made a gimp.
Now I have nightmares forever.
Oh no.
Wow.
We'll try that again.
You're going to try to beat him again?
Yeah.
All right. Save scum, you casual.
Yes.
You must. This is the Scrombles way.
Tax collector.
If I can't beat him, I'll just come back when I have more buff.
Just kill him.
No.
Tax
That was me
collector.
accidentally starting my computer up and shutting it back down.
You need a strength and an endurance above 8 to beat him.
But I did with the buff out. Fuck.
Tax collector.
Wow.
So
What if
I
all
take
these
buff out?
Yeah, there's a lot
Yeah, I
of
have
water going to this
9-9.
bathroom.
All right, so you have 9-9. Oh, God.
Third time's a try if I don't beat this one.
Yeah, but if it skips time ahead for him to do this, it may be outside that time.
Oh
that
my
might be-
god.
Let's see it. Yeah, if it doesn't work, I'll get another
Oh,
gift.
Your Majesty.
If I take 2, I think it'll last long enough.
The Night Owl says the influshing will continue until morale improves. Here.
Yeah, I think it's the time moves fast far enough.
Yeah, I need 2 buff outs. All right.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I've beat him before.
Wait.
You're like, I'm going to OD on pills to get a free boxing glove. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There. You are great. You're the best. I forget. It's like clapping self-help tape.
Oh, my
We're
God.
gonna see if
You're
we can
the
get Marcus
best.
to join us.
Tax collector.
Oh my god. What are we gonna do, Night Owl? This is a lot, man.
Huh?
Tax
Just
collector.
jumped like
What?
40 more.
Huh? I can't hear you. I'm in the shit dimension, Mike.
What did you do? Why are you in the shit dimension?
I've been flushed down here, Mike.
By what?
The excessive flushing. You don't need to flush this much. If you flush this much, you need to change your diet.
Tax collector.
The master. I can't. Michael Dorn can't hear him now. Michael Dorn has been out flushed.
I wonder why
Tax collector.
celebrities don't want to come on.
Yeah. I wonder why. Probably because I don't really ask him.
Imagine if you had Vin Diesel sitting there and he keeps trying to open his mouth and it just keeps flushing. And we're like, thanks for joining us at the end of the stream.
Yeah, he doesn't get a chance to say anything.
Family.
Yeah.
Can we get a family, Vin?
Can we get a family to go to open his mouth and a toilet flushes? I'm like, all right, that's all we have time for.
Tax collector.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we got a few people saying that they'll come back when it's done flushing.
Tax collector.
All right. So welcome to 10-minute 10 of flushing.
Yeah.
Tax collector.
This is great.
I'm making a
This
face.
is a really shitty live stream. You're correct.
I'm not gonna talk to.
Tax collector.
Oh my god!
Never
Well,
unhear the sound.
This is like when I worked at a casino. I could hear the fucking thing all day.
I'll turn it down.
Majesty.
There you go. Just turning it down. Thank you for the 100 bits,
Alright,
man.
let me see what I have to do in this town.
Well,
Jesus
now that
Christ.
the recursive 8,000 flushes of generosity are done.
Yeah, we can recover Typhon's treasure. I don't want to, so we're gonna fuck off to Reading.
My God, I'm scared of even looking up to see if there's any more
Oh,
flushes.
tax collector.
Tax collector. Now he's going to start yelling. It sounds like we have a parade of crazy people.
I think that's exactly what just happened. We got 5 more subs from people.
Well, if you want to join,
Oh my gosh.
I'll post it here.
Yeah, we have an ox.
Yeah, we have the auxiliary Discord. That is the
Oh,
greater
yeah.
Discord
Mr.
of the
Calvin.
No,
Black
watch
Man's
this.
Legion.
Yeah, see, yeah.
Who are these fucking guys?
They're mobsters from
Yeah, they're-
Shoot
Reno.
them.
Dude, the Reno mobsters. Look at them. It's Bones Malone and the Spooky Boys. See?
Yeah. We're gonna leave them alone.
Why?
Because I want to run in. I don't want to turn the families hostile yet.
Oh,
They're
shit.
fighting some yakuza. Hey, look, Mike. Look, I'm gonna do a heat action.
All right, let's see it.
Damn,
Just
this
for
guy's
that, I'm
tough.
going to pop your eyes like ripe grapes.
What is a grape?
Yeah, I've never seen one of those.
Now it's time for the Mafia to do their thing.
Wow. Yeah, see?
Yeah, same, yeah.
I've had enough of this turd. Yeah, you shot him, that shot him in the face. He was going to do karate on you, man.
Yeah.
He has
he-
a sword, dude.
What?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
What does he have a wakizashi
Because
for?
it penetrates armor.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you're in the wasteland, I guess any weapon's useful, but I just didn't imagine you actually bring a wakizashi.
It's the Yakuza.
So yeah, the Yakuza are running Carson City, which doesn't appear in this
Oh.
game. It was supposed to.
Yeah, they were going to have a lot written for them. It was going to be them in Carson City versus New Reno, and they were like the two cities fighting.
So here we have a mining town with a meth problem.
Okay, West Virginia, got it.
Yep. Welcome to Reading, Nevada,
No, I don't want to move it.
or California.
I put it there because that's where I like my notifications.
So there's the casino and City Hall.
Hey man, Casino City Hall, it saves taxpayers money. You can come in and vote, and you could pay your
Yeah.
water bill, and you could, with the money left over, see if you win
So
some free
I
parking.
think the only thing there is for us to do is go take out the Wanamingo mine, but I forgot how to go there.
It's nuclear chili night on the courtesy flushing.
But normally there's a quest here where you can learn about the jet problem and find a cure to the jet addiction,
Are you a water chip?
basically.
Yes. I will become a water baron. I will talk about my water barony until I play this game, Fallout 4. You will hear about my water baron ideas.
How do you defend yourself?
Turrets. Turrets, mines and turrets, walls, razor wire, a militia or two, some long and short range, intermediate range, dual purpose guns, flamethrowers,
Yeah,
robots.
that artillery on the blimp. I was like, easy target. It's like stopped.
Yeah.
Mike, can you look up where the Wanamingo mine is?
Sure. You mean like in this game or in real life?
In this game.
Okay.
Jesus.
Can you spell for me?
W-A,
Uh-huh.
November A, Mike I, November G, O-S.
Okay, I see.
No, dude, I will literally play Randolph P. fucking checkers if you want to see, like, bad fucking time in Fallout. Because I will just walk around and be like, ha, time to make money.
It is in the Great Wanamingo Mine. I don't know, man. It's
It's not saying how to get there in Reading.
it's a house in Reading. It's exterior, interior. Yeah, it's one of that's the map.
Oh, it's where we are now.
All
I
right.
just got
Cool.
clear.
Cool.
I need to go back and offload my loot.
Put the microphone back closer to Goat. He pushed it away.
I
There you
need
go.
There
I
you
need to
go.
go back and offload all my trade guns.
Awesome.
But yeah, they're playing Ragtime.
Excellent. Well, you know what? I think we need to end up closing stream down anyway.
All right,
Getting pretty late.
let me put my shit away and then we'll do that. Otherwise, I'm
Yeah.
gonna forget.
Remember the 5th of
But
November?
yeah,
We do.
They have mining script. So there's 2 main companies here, Cocoa Leaf and Morningstar. So if you clear out the monsters in the other mine, some competition starts to crop up.
Mike Texan, go. What are your thoughts on Tropico?
I liked the first one. And then the first one had the most banging soundtrack, and the rest are okay, but they're really weird simulators of stuff that are strange. I liked the first one because it gave me really fucked up metrics for stuff, so I could sit there and it would be going like, so and so is running against you, and I'm like, well, where's she live? And it's like, this is her house, bulldoze it. And then I was like, wow, it actually lets me be like a really bad dictator.
Yeah,
and
where it's like, this guy's a professional criminal. Arrest this man.
yeah, and
He hasn't been charged. Everyone knows he's a thief.
but that's the thing that's fucking hilarious is you, like in the later Fallout, the Tropico games, they made the dictators like, haha, funny dictators. Whereas the original game, you could just be a bastard. Like, I remember someone voted against me and I outlawed the party, and then I arrested everyone who showed up to vote. Everyone who voted went to jail that day.
My God.
And I was like, the Americans are protesting. And I was like, well, they aren't here yet.
All right.
I was not a good, I was not a good dictator.
Don't close. All right. What about you, Goat? What did you think?
I only played Tropico 3. I thought it was okay.
And I haven't played a single one yet. I've only watched somebody else play.
I know that you can just do funny stuff, but they do really weird. It's a very strange simulator of things. Like, people will not walk 100 feet to go to work, but they will walk 20 feet to go to work.
Or when you get tourists and like you make one side of the island where the actual like industry and farming is, and then the other side is like a nice touristy part, and the tourists will walk all the way across the island to like the shitty Detroit part of your island and complain.
Yeah, I remember one of the things that was fucking hilarious that I did was I figured out how to break Tropico because I just turned my whole island into sugar. Everything was sugar. Every square inch grew sugar. Nothing but sugar.
Yeah, you imported all your food.
Yeah, I imported all my food, and the people are like, we want more money. We want more things. And here's what I knew. If you fulfill their requests,
They ask for more.
They ask for more. But if you just say, no, sugar's enough, they do nothing. So you just sit there with your island of sugar dissolving in the sun, and they're like, please, we want corn. And I'm like, no. No police either. Only sugar.
Oh, only sugar.
Only sugar.
Wow.
Like,
It's
they were
1666 in this island.
sugar.
Yeah.
No, I put sugar everywhere. There was like a modern bus depot, and the lot across from it was sugar. You better be driving a sugar bus.
Yep.
He's got the sugar.
It's the only ride in town. Let me see what chat's up to.
There you go. Yeah?
No, I'm not. I don't know if this is an M65 jacket liner. It is a jacket liner, though.
Yeah.
We fixed the AC in my room, so it cranked really fucking high, so I was cold.
Wait, you mean my
Bezos.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Anyway, no. Yeah. Goat's Goat's room for some reason has the weakest like air vent, and so I bought a fan to go into the duct. A duct fan, right?
Yeah.
Just a blower.
That's all it's for.
It's a little powerful.
Yeah. It's
But so we put a fan in there.
It's like I've got a Mongolian throat singer doing backup for all my future recordings. It's like I'm going to be playing like fucking... Yeah, I'm going to be playing fucking like Tristan Part 2 or whatever.
It's a little powerful. It's a little strong. It's like literally blowing your hair around.
I think it's hilarious.
It's like... You're like...
Well, when we turned it on at first, the register in the ceiling was rattling like a Model T. And so I tried to push the vanes in one way, and the Air Force slammed it shut, and I thought I was going to lose my finger. It was like, and I was like, whoa!
So I have a turbine in the... Yeah, it's quite... I think it's quite literally a turbine.
Well, yeah, don't worry about it. Like, we just found a turbine on the internet, and we plugged it into there.
His side of the house is probably the hardest place for ducks to get to for anything.
Yeah,
so
it's an add-on.
Yeah, it was like super long tube, and so this is just helping you get there faster.
Yeah.
Anyway, appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. We'll be back again on Friday with a new game with Naresar, whatever that might be. Anyway, it'll be surprised. I think that me and him have to figure out what that's going to be.
Naresar stream.
Naresar.
Thank you guys for hanging out, and apologies for all the loud flushing. I will next time try to make it a little less loud.
More
but I
gold,
do-
your majesty.
I would honestly, I appreciate everyone's gifts to this. We'll try to figure out something to do with all this. So, appreciate it. Yeah, anything you guys want to say before I hit the goodbye button?
I am afraid that Bezos is going to get us because of that.
Yeah. Well, with that said, you guys have a good night. And remember,
Scrumbles hate Scorpion.
I do.
we're always watching.
Always.
And it's always flush season.
It's always flush
It's
season.
always flush. Until there is running water. Until there's no more running water.
Keeps you safe from vampires.